Hey everyone, this is Tracy and thanks so much for tuning in to my channel. Today I wanted to come to you with a video just sharing some of the things that I've learned since being quarantined. This time has really given me a chance to really sit back and think about what is really, and I mean really important. Okay, and some of the things that I thought of, three big major things that I wanted to really just come here and just let you guys to at least share with you guys, because I feel that these three things that I'm going to talk about is something that I really is going to benefit everyone. Everyone that watches this video is for you. These three things is definitely for you and me. Okay, so one of my first things I really thought about was brushing up on our survival skills. It's really going to be needed. I mean, you need to stop all of the, what they call impulsive buying, or just buying things that don't matter after you done bought it. You need to start purchasing things that matters after you bought it, okay? Things that you could say, oh no, this ain't going back to the store. You know, it's time out for that, and start brushing up on things that is going to be far as survival, because we do have to realize, guys, this is not going to last forever. It's not going to last forever, and it's time now. This time now, and now is the time for us to start looking at brushing up on our survival skills and techniques. For those who do know anything about survival, who have, you know, maybe took classes or even been through a situation, I feel that this would be the time for you to start, if you like to, share the information of, you know, what it is that we who don't know could know, and to help each other. Okay, so that was the main thing I would say, is brushing up on survival skills, learning how to garden, maybe learning how to can things. You know, we have to look at people. It's almost been like, what, over 100 years of us not even doing things as far as survival. We have to look back at our ancestors, our grandmothers, our great-great-grandmothers, how they used to can foods and do jellies and jams and all of this type of stuff. My mother used to do it, okay, and it was just to the point where I remembered some of the things that she did, but then again, some of the stuff I don't know. And I was asking my sister the other day, do she remember any of that stuff? And she was like, no. You know, and I believe that it is bad that we allowed these things to get away from us. You know, we allowed these things to get away from us. We didn't try to jot this stuff down. And then my mother had this whole cookbook of how she did things, and I can't tell you right now where that cookbook is. You know, a lot of things has gotten away from us, and you know, it's time to at least get this stuff back. It's time to start looking into more like canning foods and growing foods, and you know, different things of that nature for our survival, because we don't know exactly how it's coming or what's going to come, but we know for sure something is coming and it's brewing, and it might be quicker than you think. And it's just time to stop all of this, you know, nonsensical thinking, and think logical and what needs to be thought about. And survival is definitely number one. Number two, okay, we got to stop taking things and our way of living for granted. We really do. We got to stop taking stuff for granted, you know. Over this as well, that leads into the number three, which I said freedom is precious, and for us to enjoy every moment of it, okay, because yeah, it can be taken away from you just like that. No one even saw this coming, okay, how they shut down everything. You couldn't do this, couldn't do that, couldn't go here, couldn't go there. You know, we saw how this could happen, and it just within a blinking of an eye, overnight, pretty much it happened. We all are in the house. Can't do anything but stay in your house. So, I have to sit back, and I said a lot of the times that I took living and my freedom for granted, because things that I could have been doing, I kept putting it off of this. I don't feel like doing that. I don't know. No, it's time out for that too. If you got breath in your body and you woke up that day, that's when you do whatever it is that you need to do, whatever it is that you want to do. Because it can be gone from you just like that. And then you're going to be then you're going to be saying that, dang, I wanted to do this and I wanted to do that. It's gone. Now you're not able to do this and that. So live each moment. Your freedom is precious because it can be taken away from you. Don't take it for granted. It's it's things that, a lot of us, we don't even think about on a day-to-day basis, because none of us never thought anything like this would ever happen. Okay? So that's why I could say, don't take nothing for granted, because it can be gone from you just like that. And to live each day doing the things that you need to do, doing the things that is going to benefit, help you, make you happy, whatever it is. Live it, do it. I mean, we have to say that because now is the time. Things nowadays is real iffy. You don't know what's going to happen from one day to the next now. After this big old quarantine situation, we don't know what's going to happen from one day to the next. So that's why it's important for us to live each day doing the things that pleases us. Do the things, be bothered with the people that brings you what you need in your life. If they don't add to you, you minus that away. That's even with things, persons, places, whatever. If it don't bring what you need to add to you in your life and in your world, then it's gone. Poof, be gone. Okay? It's time out. It's time out for taking things for granted. It really is, guys. It's time out for this. And I wanted to just come in and drop this little inspirational piece. Hopefully that these things is something that, maybe you guys probably had sat back and considered and thought about too. Because this whole thing just really just took me for like, wow, I didn't see this thing coming at all. Ear is ringing. Okay, so it's important to pay attention to the little things, the things around you, knowing what is, if it serves you or it don't. I posted a video in my What's on My Mind's playlist. It's about things that serve you and what don't, and you need to get rid of it. So I will link that in the card section here, and you guys can take a listen to that video. But I did just wanted to come in and drop this information to you guys. These are 3 things that I really thought about over the quarantine time. And it's important that we take this in. We need to take in this information and start doing things about it. Okay? So yeah, with that being said, guys, I hope that this was something that, maybe it is something that you have thought about or anything like that. You want to list it down in the comment section of this video. Please do so to help each other. And tell me some of the things that you have thought about over the quarantine time, because I'm pretty sure that we all have thought about something. Okay, and I just wanted to come in and to share the 3 things that I thought about that is very important. Just don't take anything for granted, y'all, and we do need to brush up on our survival skills, and our freedom can be snatched from us just like that. Okay, so we need to live each day like it's the last and to the fullest. Okay, don't be procrastinating, talking about, oh, I'll do this tomorrow, I'll do this whenever. No, because each day is basically each day that you can wake up and you are able to do and go as you please. You have to learn to appreciate that, because yes, it can be taken away from you. So I'm not going to just, keep on babbling about the same thing, but these are the 3 things that I had. What are some of your 3 things that you've thought about? Or even if it's one big thing, list it down in the comment section. I'd like to know. Let's get this conversation popping, guys. All right. So yeah, so with that, I'm going to thank you all so very much for watching, and I also want to make sure that I, as they would say, I will acknowledge all of my especially all my older subscribers, all my old Ride or Die subscribers. I'd like to thank you so very much for sticking by me and for your support, and for my new subscribers. Welcome. Hello, hello, hello. This has been one of the most beautifulest things that I could even just think about. So I'd like to thank you all so very, very much. If you'd like to follow me here on YouTube, go ahead and hit that subscribe button to keep up with me. Also, follow me on Instagram. And if you got any types of comments or any type of questions, leave them there in the DM of Instagram. It's so much easier for me to get back in contact with you guys through that. And yeah, so I would like to wish you well. And don't forget, when you hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell. That way, when I do upload videos, you'll be the first to know. But I'd like to thank you so much for watching, and I hope that these 3 tips helps you. So until the next, guys.